on this side, pretty basic stuff here just to get you ready for your retest you're about to take. All right, so area of a triangle. How are we going to find the area of that triangle? Good. Base times height divided by 2. 35 times 17 divided by 2. Yep, y'all going to need calculators. Grab them quick. All right, 35 times 17 divided by 2 is what? Okay, 297.5 inches squared. Now on your retest in just a second, pay attention because some of the answer choices on there are testing whether you're paying attention to the units. Okay? So make sure you watch for the units on your retest in just a second. All right. Next one, what shape is this? Parallelogram. How do we find the area of a parallelogram? Just base times height. So very simple, 17 times 19. Okay, it's 323 yards squared. Square yards. Okay, what's number 3? It's a rectangle, just length times width. 40 times 48. Okay, number 4, what is this? Okay, it uses the same formula of what a rhombus uses, but that's not a rhombus.
A kite.
It's a kite. So how do you find the area of a kite? Okay, good. So diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. All right, on this we got to pay attention. So from here to here is 9, and from here to here is 11. So how long is that whole diagonal? It's just 20. It's the 9 and 11 together. Makes 20. Then this one is 8 here and 8 here. So how long is that whole diagonal? It's 16. So we're going to do 20 times 16 divided by 2. Okay, good. It's 160 centimeters squared. All right, next one. This is a square. 7 by 7. What's the area? 49. Okay, it's 49 square feet. All right. And obviously this is just 16 times 13 divided by 2, base times height divided by 2. What does that give you? Okay, number 7 says the sides of a square measure 45. What's the area? Well, no, I'm talking about this one. We haven't finished this one. What's the area of this square right here? Okay, 2,025 square yards. Okay, now for this trapezoid. So how are we going to set up to find the area on this one?
8.5 times 6.7 plus 13.8.
Okay, good. So 6.7 plus 13.8 in parentheses times the height of 8.5, all divided by 2. You're right. You're right. Okay, 87 point, we're going to go ahead and round it to 0.13. Okay, on this one, this is a kite also. BD, the whole diagonal, it says right there is 8. CE, this whole diagonal is 12. So it's diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. What does that give you?
48 yards squared.
Okay, on this last one, we need to split this up into at least two different shapes that I can find the area of each individual shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to split it right here. So let's go ahead, find the area of this piece right here. So how am I going to find the area of that piece?
16 times 16.
Yeah, it's just a square, just length times width. So 16 times 16, which is what?
256.
256. Now for this piece right here, okay, I know that this is 8 right here because of that, but how long is this side? Okay, how do you know it's 8?
Because the top is 8, so you do 16 minus 8. The top.
Okay, good. So this whole thing is 16 from here to here, and it's 8 from here to here. So if you just do 16 minus this 8, that leaves 8 here for this distance right there. So this is a square also, just 8 by 8. So what's the area of that?
16.
It's 64. So what am I going to do to area? What am I going to do to find the area of that whole thing now?
64 plus 256.
Very good. So I'm just going to add those up. 256 plus 64. Okay, so let's go look at this side real quick. Just go over these formulas. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Okay, length times width. How do you find the area of a parallelogram? Base times height. How do you find the area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. For a trapezoid, okay, good. So I do it a little bit different, but same thing. Base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. Okay, how do you find the area of a kite or a rhombus? Same formula. Okay, good. Diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. How do you find the area of a regular polygon?
Apothem, or 0.5 times apothem times perimeter.
Okay, good. I do it just a little bit different, but same thing. Apothem times perimeter divided by 2. Exact same thing. Just do it the way your teacher showed you on that. Okay, sector of a circle.
Radius times, pi times radius squared.
Pi times radius squared times m over 360. Pi r squared is just for the area of a whole circle. I'm looking for the area of just this little slice. So m is the measurement of the angle, like in this case would be the 80. Okay, so those are just the formulas real quick.